It's Dana making a mess again. I have a mixed haul. Hi, haven't seen anybody in a while. So this is going to be all out of order. I basically have been buying stuff, setting it on my desk, and just not putting it away. I haven't used any of it. I did test some dies I got, and so I'm going to show you those. But we're going to start with this. This was something I ordered a while back on AliExpress. This is how it came, wrapped up like this. This is mulberry paper, and it's kind of a weird shape, but I like the fact that it measures out longer to maybe sew some of it in a journal. But it's thinner than I thought. And as you can see, I'm going to take a page out. You can, hi Grandma Joe, you can kind of see through it in places where it's thinner. Can you see that? You see my fingers kind of behind it. Let me see if I can put something darker behind it here. I'll put this stamp. You can kind of see through it in places. It's not going to show on, well, yeah, you can see on the edge. You can kind of see that in places it's really pretty. Other places it's thick. It has all these little pieces of, I'm guessing, leaves. It's not really what I expected, and I don't know if it would be so easy to write on it. So this is my first kind of experience with mulberry paper, and it was expensive. It's expensive to buy it. I think a lot of the sellers, what I'm finding are, I think they buy it like this and then iron it out and maybe resell it. I think it would be really pretty to Mod Podge onto a cover. And I think I'm going to maybe have a contest and put some of it in there. So that was from AliExpress. By the way, some of the things I ordered from AliExpress, I had given up on. And I thought about asking for my money back, and I haven't had time to do that. So, and they came. Hi, Carmen. So these, you guys know, I don't know if you remember, let me see if I have them in here. If you remember these big charms I was making, these big like chunky charms. Let me see if I have, yeah, here's one. And that I was putting like really big items on. This is one I think I made this on camera. I had put, this is what I thought I was buying right here. These are called chandelier charms. And I thought I was buying these in colors because I only have clear and pink. And I had found these big pearls, and I really liked how they looked on these, on this dyed seam binding. So I had made some of these. I had sent one at one time to Maria for her birthday last year. Anyway, so I ordered what I thought was more of these little, maybe bigger than normal charms. And they are huge, but they all have a hole in them. There's red, green, clear. This one, let me see if I can, I'm going to go ahead and pull this open because this one still has like a little loop on it. This clear one, they just tossed one of those in there. That might be a gift with purchase. It's got like this little key ring on it. Can you see that? I don't know if that's going to see that little key ring. Yeah, there we go. But it's got two kinds of pink. It's got a little bit lighter pink and a little bit darker pink. And then the purple, red, green, yellow, blue. So that I wasn't really expecting them to be that size, but I also wasn't expecting. Hi, Marcy. We miss you too. Hi, Maria. You guys tell Marcy congratulations. You want me to show the picture? Marcy's got a new surprise. I don't want to spoil her surprise. You tell him, Marcy. All right. So, like I said, these are all, this is all out of order, but this is Allie's stuff too. My son, as you guys know, he's a big biker. And yeah, she's got a granddaughter. Yeah, okay, let me pull up this picture, you guys. I'm really excited. Wait till you see her. She's so sweet. New babies. You can't go wrong with a new baby. Nothing makes you feel renewed. Here, let me turn the light up here. All right, I'm going to turn this light off just so you can see the phone better. Let me hold this up. Look at this baby. Look at those eyes. She's so tiny. I love her little hair bow. And I love her name. Tell them her name. She is adorable. You're going to be all wrapped up in a pink fuzzy world for a while. I only had sons. And you know what? Let me tell you what. When my granddaughter was born, oh, Lord, I went crazy. All right, so I bought these things from Inkadinkadoo. This one says fun. This one says celebrate. I want to make circus ephemera, and I thought these kind of looked circusy, like old-time circus signs. Let me see if I can get, there you go. They're like little party. Let me see what these are called. These are called, they're called Fun Circus Party. But these are on Amazon and they're only $4. So I thought that was pretty good price, free shipping because we're Prime members. So I bought those. You guys know I have a circus journal coming. My friend gave me these, and I think she picked these up. I think she said at the Salvation Army. I'm not sure. She told me, or maybe a garage sale. I can't remember. That's terrible. But she has been watching videos and kind of seeing what we use and what we make. And so oh, look, these look brand new. I haven't even looked. Oh, they still have the package insert. These don't look like they were ever used. And they're pretty thick. Probably because of their age. Because, you know, back then they made better. They're like thick as cards. And they have a coating on the one side is shiny and the other side is dull. So that's good. So I could do something on one side and still have the back to look like that. I wonder, I might tea stain some of them and see how these come out. Sometimes that thicker paper warps and sometimes it comes out good. You never know. All right, I bought these. These are what's called tumbled glass chip beads. I actually found these at a garage sale for $1, which thrills me. And I have a project coming up to share with those when I make it. But I have a great idea. I got some Alley stickers. I don't know why I keep buying stickers because I don't use them that much, but I found these Alley stickers and this is the same. I think because it was so late, they sent me 2 of every one because I ended up, these were like 52 cents a pack. And then I think maybe 35 cents shipping. So that's why I thought, well, let me try them because they're clear. And I wanted clear. I like the clear stamps that don't have the white edge. So, and then some ginseng leaves and these. I think this might have been a free gift. I'm not sure because all the other ones they sent doubles of. Oh, they're two-sided. Oh, I didn't know. Look. Well, I didn't even look at the back. So the back of this is this. And the back of this is this. Okay. Well, that's cool. So you get more than I thought. And the back of this is that. And the back of the ginseng leaves is more ginseng leaves. These are more green and yellow, and these are more gold, like in the fall. That's cool. Okay. And then this, let me see if I can put this up against there. These are pretty. I guess that was the free gift. But because these were so late, I literally gave up on those stickers. And I love the Mr. Paper stuff, but between the DIY bead store and Mr. Paper, I'm telling you, that stuff takes forever to get here. And I know they're super busy because they have a lot of fun projects. I guess I'm not going to open these. You can kind of see what's in there. The clear edge flowers. Again, I was looking for wildflowers for a journal I have in mind. These I gave up on a long time ago. These just came, and I had sent, not a nasty email, but I said to them, look, if you didn't ship them or you're out of them, just let me know and I can file a dispute. I just wanted to talk to you before I filed. And they're like, no, we sent them. They're on their way. And so they did. They're these vellum envelopes. They actually sent me 2 sets. I only bought one. So I think they realized they were so behind in shipping. They also come with these little closure stickers, which are supposed to look like wax seals, but they're a little shiny and don't really look exactly like wax seals, but I think they're cute. So I may use something similar, but it only came with 3. This one's the map. And I thought that would be, it's got like a little stamp on it. And then this one says Paris, and it's got, I love their little hydrangeas, and it's just got some map looking papers and letters and things kind of collaged on there. So that's that. And then my cousin gave me this journal that she found on Wish and bought a couple of them because she said they were really inexpensive. And I've seen pictures of these and never bought one. So I kind of thought it would be interesting to do a flip through of this. So what this comes with is this little zipper pocket. It comes with a place to put business cards or credit cards or ID. Then in here, this paper is fairly thin. It's more than 20 pound. I want to say 28 pound paper. So it's plain. And then there's your rubber band for that. And there's the rubber band. There's only one band, but the 2 rubber bands hold in these 2 books on the edges. Okay, so this is lined in the back, and then the one that's actually in the binding in the middle is craft paper. And I'm going to say that's also like a 28 pound craft. And then in the back, of course, is the other half of those. These go all the way through. So when you take it apart, basically how they put this together is, okay, so they've got this. This is attached to the back of one of these credit card pages. And then they've got this, so the little pencil case and this. Then they've attached these to each other with a rubber band. As you can see, the rubber band goes in one book and out the other. So if you put those in, then you can put a book in the middle. And if you only have one band in your traveler's notebooks, you can hold three journals or 3 TNs. Now this faux leather, I think is really nice and resembles leather. And I think that, and this is the name of the shop that produces it, Omea. I'm not sure how to say that, but, and then it's got this little closure. And then on the binding, they just put a little decorative bead up here, which is kind of cute. It's pretty simple. They've embossed this little girl on the front out of butterflies. She's pretty, kind of a wedding-esque like dress. But I've seen these online. I'm sure you guys have seen them, you know, at Alley and stuff. Alley and Wish both have them. Okay, so I found this at the Salvation Army. I had went in to buy some fabric, and I wanted to, I know you guys know that I look for, when they have sales, I go in and look for clothing that I can remove the buttons off of and reuse, or just clothing that I can use for journal covers. And what I was trying to do was I was trying to find a Christmas sweater, like an ugly Christmas sweater. I thought that would be fun to make. I'm hoping to make a December daily. While I was in there, I found this. This is a Stampin' Up! Background stamp. I'm sure you guys have all seen this. It doesn't even look like it's been used. Either that or it's been cleaned really well. And then this little gingham pattern here and a little plaid, which they look like almost little placemats, which gave me a new idea. I went to the curtain section and the placemat section in the Salvation Army, and this is what I found. Placemats. And I think that I'm going to use these for a journal cover. They were super cheap, $2.99, I think. Wait a minute. Yeah, $2.99, but they were it was half off all the like sheets, towels, all the that section, whatever you call that. And And so I think this would make a really cute coffee journal. So it says mochaccino, latte, espresso, but it's already finished on the edges. So I could remove this and maybe even cut and fray the edges, but it's got a little batting in it already. I could add like a file folder and make it into a TN. So I think that if it closed up like that, where the plaid just folded it, like put the in the paper right there, and then pull the plaid over where the plaid will show, I think that would make a really cute journal. And I'm probably going to cut the plaid off at the top and the bottom, is my thinking. But I think this is really cute. So that got me on in that section. And I'll show you what else I found. I found this. This thrills me. This has stitching all the way through. This is a tablecloth. And this is a Bobby Flay tablecloth. See, it says Bobby Flay. But if you look, it's double-sided, that both sides look alike. That stitching goes all the way through. Yeah, it's machine stitched, but it's stitched with really thick embroidery type thread in different colors. And I love the colors. And I see on screen that this looks a little purpley, but it's actually gray. This is a rust color, a gray. This is kind of a orangey gold mix. And then the green, of course. And then there's green stitching and there's gold stitching. There's just all kinds of fun stitching. And this is actually gray. I don't know why it looks lavender on my, but I am going to chop up this. This has been washed already. And then I found these at a garage sale. Let's move on to garage sale, back to garage fodder. I found these and she sold me the whole set for $1. These also are handmade and already have batting in them. So the problem is the pattern on the back side is upside down. Whoever made these, excuse me. Oh, sneezing. I have allergies. Don't panic, anybody. But like this one, it could be a journal cover because I think it's adorable and it would make a great garden journal. And I want to show you close up some of the flowers on it. It's got sunflowers and roses and petunias. And look, there's peonies and there's all kinds of different flowers on here in little teacups. And then there's coffee. Look, coffee, 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 coffee. Ooh, coffee, coffee, coffee. We love coffee. So I'm like, I have to buy these. So I think I'm going to include some of these in a giveaway, but I'm going to trim the edge off, flip this piece over so that they're both facing up. And again, add a piece of file folder or something in there. And I'm going to make some kind of journal cover or TN cover out of these too. And these are all cotton. I've washed those up already. And then I've washed these, I bought this. I don't know if I already showed this or not. I bought this at a garage sale from my neighbor's house. And this was some upholstery fabric. And I didn't know if I had showed that since I washed it. And then I found this where I had cut off somebody's pants and made shorts. And I thought a denim journal would be really cute with some real denim on it. So I'm just like, my wheels are turning. Now, this was a Joann's purchase. I did one of those curbside pickups a while back, and I don't know if I showed it. I got black ticking and some duck fabric, and the duck fabric is pretty heavy, and it's kind of expensive. So I used a coupon on that, and I didn't buy a whole lot. I think I got 2 yards maybe was the minimum. Okay, so then we have, this. My cousin that bought the journal also gave me a bunch of broken jewelry. So I have some new, some beads and just some chain. And she threw some buttons in here. They're really pretty buttons and just some random stuff. Earrings that she's lost one of them. But this I'm really excited about. I think this is going to look really pretty on a tassel. You know those choker chains? Look at that. Won't that look really pretty on a tassel? I offered it here. Let me lay this on something. Let me lay this on the book because it's not, it's only like a one way, but it's got like a little rhinestone in the middle of the, isn't that a pretty design? And those are just hooked on after each loop, after each leaf. So I think that's really, really pretty. So I thought about repairing that, but I don't typically wear those necklaces. I don't really have a use for the earrings. Not sure about those. And then I like these beads too. I like these painted beads. These are really pretty. And I think these are wood. I want to say these are wood. Let me see. I don't think this necklace is broke. I think she just doesn't, she was like tired of it. Yeah, this necklace isn't broke. But it's got a bunch of wood beads on it. And I thought these would really be fun to make a tassel with. So, and I like the purple and the gold and the maroon together. It kind of gave me a new idea for a color scheme. All right, then I found this. This is not washed up yet. I'm really excited about this. Again, with the tablecloths. I got to keep, let me see. There's a name on it, I think. Let me give you the name so that I think this is going to make a really cute, this is Kate Spade of New York, and it's called, it doesn't say what it's called, but it's 100% cotton. But also got this for $1.50. I was thrilled because it was marked $3 and it was in the half off section at the Salvation Army. And I think this is going to make such a cute December daily with the red and the green and the pink. And then that gold is kind of metallic. I don't know if it's going to pick that up, but that gold is a little, it's painted on. It's not sewn on. It's a painted on design. But I think that'll be really pretty for a fun December daily. Okay, then my find of the day. This was kind of fun to find. I found this in the thrift store, but I only found one, and it said it was $3. So then on the next aisle, I found another one, and so that didn't have any price on it. So these had got scattered, but they were $3 for the whole set, and it was let me see, it was $3.99, and then I paid $2.79. So with tax, it was $2.99. So these are Sizzix Dress Me Up animals, and I'll show them to you because they don't it's hard to see, but this is the Dress Me Up puppy, and I cut them out to see how they cut, and they cut really nice. Woo. And here's the Dress Me Up puppy, and they come with clothes. So, and then here's the Dress Me Up reindeer. Actually, he goes like that. And it comes with a Dress Me Up kitty and a Dress Me Up penguin. Can you see the kitty face on there? I don't know if that shows. And then the Dress Me Up penguin. And it comes with a Santa suit to dress them up in, or overalls. So you can put overalls on them. And I thought that was so cute. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to cut out some of these animals and send to everybody because I think this would be really adorable as a shaker. So I hate to tear this because it doesn't cut all the way through. But if you cut out their belly, you could make like a Hello Kitty out of that face. But I don't know about that nose. But wouldn't this reindeer be adorable if I cut a little circle out and made a shaker out of him, like a Christmas shaker, or just put him in a Santa suit, or even a pair of overalls, like Christmas looking overalls, like if I find a little plaid, a little red and green plaid. And this puppy, I think he would be an adorable shaker too. So I was just trying to find something that I could do with them out of the ordinary. So again, those are the animal dress ups was what that set was called. So that was my find of the day. And then I ordered from Firehouse Beads, or Fire Mountain. Fire Mountain Beads has periodic sales, And so I ordered some things from them for an upcoming project I have. And so I wanted to show what all I got. Okay, so first I got, this was a really good deal. This was a set of those little clip-ons from like the charm I just showed. Those little clamps that clamp onto the seam binding that you can add charms to any kind of ribbon, the end of a ribbon. Or these are for choker chains, I think, normally. But they're called clamps and cord endings. And then these I have an earmarked use for. These are teeny tiny. And you guys will know when you see the finished project what I was trying to make with those and these. This is, I know this looks weird, but I bought 2 of those for a project. And they sent me a pen, Fire Mountain Gems pen. But also I got these and these little, you guys know I like these little warty looking beads. Is that going to focus? Let me see. Let me put this up here again. See if I can get it there. See them? They got like the little bubbles on them. I bought those, but I also found these. And these are really big flower bead caps. They have these on sale for $1 a lot of times. And they're by Bead Landing. And they have different colors and different sizes of these flowers. And I thought those would be fun. So I bought 3 of those. Again, those are $1 and you get, it doesn't say, 30 grams. So I think those are cute. Can you see those? Let me see if I can hold them up. Yeah. So they come with different size flowers. So I thought those were fun. So I picked up a couple of those. Oh, packed with love. And then I got these. These are, I can't remember the name of these. Let me see if the packing slip is in here. Oh, they sent me a brochure. Oh, there's my packing list. So these are called, okay, so free gift, mix. So these are, it just says glass beads on here, irregular. So I bought these for my garden journal because I thought about these. I've been thinking about some of these colors. And again, I like that orange. And I think that really is pretty for fall. So, and then apparently they send a brochure, a gift for $10 off, a coupon code, and then some inserts about things that they have going on. And then, oh, look, they've got Swarovski. And then you can buy beads in bulk. You can buy charms. Let's see what else they have. Anything interesting? Yeah, they have a lot of different beads. Some of these beads I've seen like at Joann's and stuff. Oh, those are pretty. Those millefiori. You know what millefiori means in Italian is a million flowers. And they take glass canes and roll them together. And when they cut them up, they look like flowers. Oh, look, they've got dice beads. That's becoming more popular. So they've got all kinds of stuff. They've got some real pretty silver trimmed and gold trimmed beads. Let's see, what else? Starfish, silk screen dog tags, charms, flatbacks. They've got a lot of flatbacks, cabochons, leather, cording, lightweight plastic beads, polymer clay beads. So it looks like they've got wood beads. They've got a little bit of everything. They've got real stone and agate and marble and pearls. Look at all the pearls. I got bunches of pearls. So, okay. So that's enough of that. Anyway, that was my Fire Mountain haul, and I am probably not going to be using half of this stuff in the next month. But my son saved this. Look how cute this is. My son saved this off a bar of soap because he said he thought that I would want to reuse that. Isn't that cute? I was like, oh, good job, honey. And he saved the wax seal too. I was like, thanks. Does he know me or what? All right. And then I had something else. Oh, my scrapbook.com. I got to take my mic off. Hang on. Let me grab this box. Scrapbook.com order came. All right. Okay. I'm trying not to share my address. I ordered from scrapbook.com this thing when it was on sale, and a couple little things too. Let me see. Let me put this box aside. It's probably going to fall. And my name and address is in here, which I'm sure I've shown enough that everybody probably has it already. But let me pull it out. Okay. So I have here Cart Abella paper Circus collection. Double-sided paper was on sale for 99 cents. So this is what I bought. I bought this. I bought this one. I think that's really pretty and going to be pretty in a circus journal. I bought this one, and this is the back, and I love this. I'd like to use this to make some ephemera. See it? Should I hold it up closer? Isn't that cute? So I think that'll be really fun to make some little small things with. And I bought evidently 3 of those. Yep. And that's it for the paper. So that is the Cartabella Circus Collection double-sided paper. It's called The Greatest Show and the Big Top Stripe. And then I bought a El Cirque. This one is from Ella and Vive paper. El Cirque Collection, it says. Then I bought a stamp. And I think this is considered a large paper file, but the reason I bought this is it's one of the washable ones so that you can wash it, and it's a good, it stays, like the little pieces don't come off like on the sanding sponges I've been using, supposedly. I'll let you know if that works out. And then this I thought was a lot bigger. Again, to make circus ephemera, I bought this. I wanted to buy some circus ephemera, but I ended up buying this and this because I can reuse it over and over and change the colors and make an endless combination of ephemera, as opposed to buying a pack of ephemera and using it all up in a circus journal and not having anything left. So I thought this would be great to make my own along with that paper. Unfortunately, I had no idea that this stamp was that small. So I kind of want to stamp it, scan it, and blow it up on my on the computer, and maybe see if I can't get some extras out of that stamp. Okay, so this was my main thing. I've been looking at this thing forever. I'm sure you guys have seen these, and I know a lot of people already own something like this, but I don't. I don't own like the Ikea storage containers and a lot of the like furniture. I know a lot of people like the white furniture and stuff, and I'm in a garage first of all, but I just have metal shelving and really kind of garage stuff. But this is pretty heavy duty plastic, and this is normally $60 some odd. And so they've been having this on sale for $19.99, and it's an ink holder. And because you guys know I love to stamp, I add stamps to everything, and I add ink to everything. And I keep all my ink pads in the drawer here. I think this will be fun to put my inks in, and they fit in there. Look how dirty my inks are. But I think having them on my desk and making room for this will be handier for me. And let me see, even my stamp, well, maybe my block will fit in the bottom, but the smaller blocks I know will fit in here. But I do feel like having my stamp pads up on the desk is going to enable me to have easier access to the different colors and know what I have. So it holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 colors of ink or stamp pad or whatever, or a stamp block or whatever you want to put in it. You could actually use this for other things too. You could use it for to divide little bits of ephemera or paper cutouts or die cuts, or there's so many uses you could have for this. But I'm actually going to use it for what it was intended, which I never do I? Which is a stamp pad holder. So the fact that it was 19 bucks thrills me. And the fact that it's pretty heavy duty plastic also thrills me, because I don't think it'll get broke. And I think it's a good deal for the $19.99. So, that is stuff. I have been hauling stuff for various stuff for a minute, kind of collecting. And then some of my old, like I said, some of this old stuff from Allie that I didn't think, this and the stickers and those, some of that stuff I just didn't think I had given up on. So I'm thrilled that stuff came, and I'm happy to have it, but now I have to put it all away. So I haven't been making anything. I've been working, and it's been a little crazy here, and my garden is going crazy. Oh my goodness. Let me show you guys this picture. You're not going to believe this. This is Thad and Thad's giant hand, but let me turn the slide off. Okay. So this year I bought a bush squash plant for the first time ever. Look at this monster. This is crazy how big this thing has gotten. And it is giving us at least one squash a day, which is insane. Most of the time I buy a vining squash plant, but look at this thing. You can see around the base, it shoots off about 3 or 4 different bases from one plant. And each base at any given time has maybe 9 blooms on it. And look at this thing. So to keep the dog from running through that part of the garden, I moved over the windmill, and there's to the side there, you can see antique tiller, which I use as a decoration. And we even put the burn barrel back there to protect it, because the dog wanted to run over it. But look at the size. And Thad's a huge guy. You guys, Maria's met Thad. Thad's a big guy. He looks small in comparison to this plant. He really does. But look at the size. I should have probably picked this earlier, but look at the size of the very first squash. I didn't realize that those squash were coming on that fast. I mean, I knew they were coming on, but look at the size of it beside this big pin. I hope it didn't get pithy inside. You know, they'll get bitter if you leave them too long. But yeah, I am thrilled with this particular squash plant. But we have, of course, we've got like all these different, we got Rutgers tomatoes, and we've got cherry tomatoes, and we've got banana peppers, and I don't know, cayenne pepper. I don't even remember. You know, sometimes you forget what you planted where until they come out and turn colors, and then you have to identify them afterwards. So, and I love summer squash with Provence spices. Oh, they're amazing. Which I found at Tuesday Morning. I used to be able to buy the Provence spice mix. Now, I don't know. I don't know if they'll still carry it. So I have to go further for a Tuesday Morning now, because they closed mine. So I have to go across town, and I just haven't made the effort, because we're still kind of, you know, our numbers are still going up here. So I'm kind of staying out of the shopping scene, but I love that summer squash. And so I think I'm going to go in there and make some in just a few minutes. I've got a couple hours before I have to be in the shower. So I think I'm going to steam it with some of those spices. And I have some leftovers from yesterday that I'm going to combine it with, so I don't have to really cook too much. We had a storm here, and it rained. And unfortunately, my son left he left a duffel bag full of clothes outside. So that happened. And his sleeping bag and his sleeping stuff, where he had been camping, left stuff. And then, yeah, so he's a mess. Anyway, so I'm going to try to get some of his stuff started to wash it for him, because he just left it on the patio out there. Something else I wanted to say about those beads, the little warty beads. I don't know if I showed you guys this. I was doing some wire wrapping and I made this mushroom bead. Can you see this? This was where the idea was born. Let me turn this slide on. This was where the idea was born, to buy those little warty beads, because I'm making some faux mushrooms for my journals. And I think they're going to turn out so cute. I hope. But I love that. But I can't find any more of these little spotty beads. They're kind of hard to find. So that didn't want to focus. So that's where I'm at. I'm in a big mess and have a bunch of stuff to put away. Oh, did I show the white ink? I got this. I finally got me a white ink pad. Sue does the most fabulous things with white ink. And so yeah. So I gotta try to use this white ink. So I finally bought a white ink pad, and that was when Joann's had free shipping, I think, is when I got that. That might have been a pickup. I don't remember. I may have already showed that too. I haven't used it yet. But kind of excited about some ideas I have for journals. In the end, you guys know I love making books and I always return to journals. So yeah, but I have to stop shopping sometime. Believe it or not, I really did not spend a whole lot of cash on this stuff. And for the fabric you get when you buy a tablecloth, you guys, if you want some fabric for just like, even if you're just making a throw pillow, I never even thought to go find. And you know what? Some of the tablecloths are really, really thick. And that fabric is expensive to buy, like embroidered fabric and stuff. But I saw somebody use the front of a sweater for a journal cover. And I was like, what a great idea. Because the secondhand store is full of these sweaters at almost nothing in the hot summer months. I mean, they're selling coats that are tweed and thick material. And I could do so many things with that stuff. I don't know if you guys know that I bought a sewing machine when we got our stimulus check. I have yet to remove it from the box and learn how to use it. But and I have to do some canning now that the garden's coming on. So I'll get nothing done for a little while. But I do have some great ideas in my head, and I am going to try in between bouts of canning, I'm going to try to squeeze in some craft time. And I say every year that I'm going to try to make a December daily, but this is my year. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to really try to make a December daily this year. Fingers crossed. So, because at Christmas, I bake. I make cookies and all this stuff that we don't need. I should probably try to cut back on that, but the peanut butter cookies are like, they're getting out of control now. Between pumpkin rolls and peanut butter cookies, we just give jars and jars or bags. I'm going to switch to bags now because I haven't always seen the jars coming back. Last year we bought some real pretty blue jars and I put like silver iridescent ribbons on them and tied little snowflakes to them. And I know when it's a Christmas present, you can't really expect to get the jars back. And when I can get the jars on sale, I don't mind. But it's kind of getting pricey to do that in jars. So, yeah. And let me tell you the secret to good peanut butter cookies. You know, the kind that you take the fork and mash the ball down and roll them in sugar. You know, you roll the ball in sugar and then mash them a little bit before you bake them. The secret to that is lard. When I switched to lard, those cookies were so amazing. And they tasted just like when I was a kid. And you just can't use butter and Crisco and stuff in them. You have to buy real lard. And I'm telling you, it makes all the difference. People fuss and fuss and fuss over my peanut butter cookies. And I tell them anybody can make them. That recipe's been around forever. Oops, sorry, that's the dryer. That recipe's been around forever. It's all about the lard. I'm telling you. Okay. So that's it for me. That's my mess all over, everywhere. It's a big one. And um, I'm glad to see you all. I'm sorry I haven't been on lately, but I am here. I'm working like a crazy person. And between work and the garden, I'm afraid I don't have much time left over. I'm going to see my mom on Friday. It's her birthday, and I have been nowhere since last weekend. So it's been a week now or over a week now since I've been around anybody. And as of Friday, it will be 13 days since I've been around anybody but my coworkers, and we wear mandatory masks at work. So, I have quarantined, and Thad has quarantined so that we could go see her. And we're still not going to go inside her house. We're going to stay out in the either in the screened-in back porch. I have a feeling we'll probably sit in the driveway. They have a big awning in the front of across their house that you can sit like under in front of the garage door, because the garage door is kind of recessed a couple feet. So there's a nice big area of shade there, even when it's hot and sunny. So I think what we're probably going to do is just leave our lawn chairs out there and sit in the sunny side, in the shade, of course, but on the sunny side of the house and visit. But my mom's going to be 84 Friday. So I'm going to see her. It's going to be hard not to be hugging and kissing her. I think I'm going to wrap myself in a trash bag and then just go kiss her through the trash bag. And then take the trash bag off so I can breathe, right? But I'm like, I don't want to, I got to see my mom, though. Hugs to you, Grandma Joe. You too. And I'll see you all soon. I can't wait to show what I'm working on. Oh, you know what? I got one more thing. I almost forgot. I got one more thing, and this is super fun, and I have to show it just because I'm so thrilled with how it's come out. I have been trying to figure, you guys know I'm always making these coffee stain papers, and I've been trying to figure out how to make these lace pattern papers forever, and they don't always come out. So I started experimenting with some of my trims and weighing down the paper. Can you see the little flowers in there? Not very detectable, is it? But I started weighing down the paper with weights and cookie sheets. And what came out is I started to see lace patterns. But it didn't come out really clear. And I still couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. So I added more weight. I put the trim on the top and the paper on the bottom. I sandwiched the trim. I sandwiched the paper. I tried all sorts of combinations. And as my lace became clearer and I got better at figuring out how to layer it, how much coffee to use, and how much weight to use, what I learned was the cloth doilies from the Dollar Tree that you buy, they weren't working out so good. This is them. They weren't working out as great as I had hoped. Or the cloth, like the trim that I had. So this accidentally happened on my picnic table where it was hot outside and the coffee had spilled, and I said, that's it. You have to put the paper, you have to put the lace under the paper and weight the top of the paper. And this is what came out. I am so thrilled. These are plastic 1950s doilies that the book Vandal shop showed how she makes lace-dyed paper. And not only does it come through the front when you do it that way, but it comes through the back too. I wish that piece was darker. Here, I'll show you. This side is a little bit darker, but look at the back. So what I figured was I lay the paper on directly on this, my picnic table, or the doily directly on my picnic table. So that's what my picnic table looks like. And that allows the coffee to drain out underneath. So if you have a screen, like an old screen from a window, or you could even make one if you guys have, if you're handy and you have some wood around, you could just make a frame or take an old picture frame, take a hammer and nails or a staple gun or something and staple a screen over to it. Anything so that the water or coffee can drain out the bottom. Then you lay the plastic doily on that screen or your table or whatever you have that'll allow it to drain. Paint the coffee, lay down paper, paint the coffee all over the paper, right? And try to get the wrinkles out best you can. And then lay the cookie sheet on top and await. I just put a big potted plant. We have a big pot of succulents on our table. So I put the pot on the cookie sheet just to press it down. And that's what worked. So I'm really excited to show you the rest of them. I've been doing a couple every day. In the morning, I try to get a couple out on the table. And when I wake up, they're dry. And I try to change them out and make a couple more. So I'm really, really excited to show you the rest of what I made. But this, I think, is my favorite one. And this one, the paper was already coffee stained first. And, oh no, I'm sorry, wait. This one, I picked up the cookie sheet and added a second, I'm using a paintbrush, an old chip brush. I added a second layer of coffee to it, and that's why it got so dark. And I think that's the one that came out the very best. That's my favorite. And here's the back. Not as dark, but you can see in a journal when you're going to have it, you know, in a book, how it's going to end up. Won't that be pretty in a journal? And it does look like, maybe not exactly like lace, but I do think it's such a pretty pattern. Now, the job is finding these plastic doilies. So I looked online and I ordered a couple from AliExpress. They're called, what are they called? Not vinyl, PVA or, yeah, I think, what are those plastic pipes? PVA. They're called PVA doilies or waterproof doilies. So I ordered some from Ali. I got on eBay and found a couple 1950s plastic doilies. And then I found one on Etsy, one or two, and they were kind of expensive, so I didn't buy those. Plus, they're in a big set of like 6, and they're all the same ones, and they look similar to this. This one, I don't know if you guys remember when I hauled it, it had poinsettias and holly berries, and I cut where the stems stuck straight up, I cut them off that stem, and I was going to use this on my jelly plate. And so it ended up working out really well on my jelly plate, but it also works to stain paper with doily patterns. So I love that. So I don't have to buy it. You guys know I'm cheap, and I didn't want to buy the doily paper on Etsy. So I wanted to be able to make it. So after, I watched a couple videos and I had a few failures, but I'm so happy. So yeah, in the book Vandal shop, she tells how to do it. And so that's what led me to layering the weight on top of, so you put the paper on top of the doily. So yeah, so that worked out. Okay, so that's it for me. I'm going to keep making this paper and hopefully do a share sometime this weekend. I'll have maybe 10 or 15 more sheets made by then, hopefully, if I can remember to do it every morning and every afternoon, because I only have room for 3 or 4 on that table to lay out in the sun. And today they got ruined because it started raining, so those are gone. So, but I left them just out of curiosity. I left them out there, so they may have a partial pattern, or they may have absolutely zero pattern. I don't know, but I went ahead and left them out there. The weight's still on them. It poured down rain, so who knows? Who knows? It might surprise me. So, have a good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing with me. And hopefully I will be back on Saturday or Sunday with the rest of my paper share. And I hope to have one of my journal covers done by then. So I'm going to get my sewing machine out, practice stitches, take the tutorials, and I'm going to play with it finally. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm sure I'll be so excited that I'll have to get on and share. So hopefully I'll see you all this weekend. Alrighty. So have a good night, everyone. Bye. Bye.